Hi everyone, so this is a quick tutorial to show you how do you work with a simple browser in VS Code. It's a very useful tool. So here I got a basic website, it's a TypeScript, and what I want to do is I'm going to want to view it and then be able to also make some modifications. As you can see, I kind of build it with AI right now, and let's say I want to make some changes to this. So Simple Browser is really great for that. And you actually be able to visually see and actually give that visual to the LLM, which is on the side here in the chat, and be able to make some changes. So let's go ahead and do a quick demonstration. So first what I'm going to do, I'm going to run the application and see it's running on this. So I'm going to grab that. And then what I'm going to do is click Ctrl+Shift+P. It's going to open up this, and you see up here it says Simple Browser. If you don't see that, you can just simply type Simple Browser top, and it should open up for you. Click Show, and it's going to ask you for the URL, and that's what you're going to grab. You're going to grab the URL you had over here, the local, and you click that here, and then boom. So what's going to do is going to open up the website here for you. So this is the website I did build, sort of just demo as a demonstration. And that's exactly what this gives you, sort of a visual. Now, the cool thing about this is this little element that's right here. It's sort of like a floating toolbar. And what you can do with this is that it allows you, once you press start, it allows you to actually click on different elements within the web page and add it to the chat. So here you got the title. And also, if you look at it right now, these are all the Chrome Dev Tool information that you would normally get. It's just straight out of this. You get to actually see details of every single one of these elements. You can see the size of the image there. It's really cool if you're a web developer and want to kind of see the details without having to, jump back and forth between the Chrome Dev Tools. So here we are. Let's say, for instance, I want to change the title. So I'm going to click that. As you can see down here, it added to that, and then we'll do a little prompt, say change this to say Avery Luna Moore. Okay, go ahead and press that. And so what that did, I gave a lot of information about the elements, so the HTML, CSS, and image to the chat, and it gives the chat much more ability to kind of, you don't have to give sort of context on what you're talking about. You just literally just click on the element and the chat knows exactly what you're talking about. So it's doing its thing right now on the side, and it's going to go ahead and make those changes. Now, you'll notice that I'm using GPT-5 Mini. I like the small models. They're super fast and they're very efficient in what they do. As you can see, the change was clearly made. Yeah, so I prefer to do that over some of the much more, the thinking models when it comes to simple changes. Okay. Now, another thing to point out here is this little gear icon, which is the configure tag. The configuration button. You can click on that. As you can see, you get to kind of decide what you get. Let's say you don't want to send images. You just want to send some CSS, and you want to maybe turn off maybe here as well, or you want to just send the elements by itself. Whatever you decide you want to do, the amount of information you want to send, you can actually convert it. You can turn that on and off. Okay, I like to keep it on. I like to give everything I can to the chat unless it doesn't need to be. But yeah, like, this is super helpful. One more quick little tip is this little paperclip icon that you can click. And then what you can do with that is that if you want to give a complete screenshot visual, what you're looking at, and then go ahead and describe it in the chat, you can actually do that too. So this is where I like to click on screenshot window. And what it does, it takes an entire screenshot of the entire thing. So now you can talk about, let's say, if you got specific folders you want to ask about and what, and make your changes right there. So yeah, there you go. Super useful tool when you're doing web development or building apps with an AI, especially for white coders. This is great. Yeah, it's called Simple Browser in VS Code. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.